Yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. So the print champs, man, we here, man. This is the moment we all been waiting for, 7-Eleven. The website goes live tomorrow. Everything Lil Brunson, all the merch, everything. Easy for you guys to order, easy and accessible, 24 hours a day. It'll be shipped out to you expeditiously. The print champs is a moving entity. The print champs are the leader in merchandise for whoever wants to get merchandise started. You don't need to have a specific subscriber count like Teesprings require. You don't have to have any of that stuff. All you have to do is contact the print champs. They'll tell you what they need from you. You tell them what you need from them, and you can start giving yourself an extra stream of revenue via the merchandise that you come up with. I worked really, really hard on this upcoming merchandise. I got face masks. I got the LB stamp of approval hats. This will probably be the last video. I'm gonna say, because y'all do a lot of videos, shortly, all my fitted hat collection, Rock Nation hats, all that stuff like that, it's only going to be LB hats on my head from now on, because the print champs got me locked in with my merchandise. So, you know what I mean? If you're looking for merchandise, man, go to gettheprintchamps.com. You can start your own line. You can do whatever. They even do brand tagging. If you want your name on the tags, if you don't want your tags to say Haynes, you want your name on the tags, they do stuff like that for you as well. You know what I mean? So I'm real excited about that, man. Very excited about that. I put a lot of sweat, blood, and tears, and I let my creative side really show with this merchandise, man. And we're going to really, really, really be rocking it this summer, man. So, man, in other news, the bottle openers are being mailed out as fast as I can. I'm personally mailing the bottle openers out because it's a personal thank you from me to you guys. It's something I wanted to do special for you guys, but I realize there's a lot of members now, and I got a lot of bottle openers to do. And I do have a day job, and I am a YouTuber, and I do eat, sleep, and breathe football, and I am a family man. I'm trying to move as fast as I can. So if you haven't gotten your bottle opener, please don't think you're not getting it, because it's coming. It's coming. You know what I mean? I'm just personally mailing them out. You know what I mean? And new members are coming every day. So if you haven't gotten your bottle opener, man, don't worry about that. It's coming down the pipe, man. Desean Jackson. Let's get into the meat and potatoes. D-Jax, received the penalty from the Philadelphia Eagles today. The statement wasn't bad. Basically, what I'm getting from the statement is that they want to continue to educate him. He was penalized or fined. He still got a lot more work to do if he want to remain on the team. In my opinion, they use very harsh words for an organization who has a track record of dudes being anti-Semitic, or however you say it. This word that everybody's throwing around them. You know what I mean? When people say that word, to me, won't you just replace it with just saying stuff just saying dumb stuff? Just replace it with that. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Cut the malarkey out, man. Cut it out. And I'm not gonna now. Listen, if you want to change things, you have to start handing out punishment for when people do things like this. I agree with that. I agree. So we could breathe a collective sigh of relief knowing that Desean Jackson is going to remain a Philadelphia Eagle for the upcoming season. But can we really say we happy that he's getting some form of punishment when just a couple years ago, wasn't that long ago, Riley Cooper got nothing? Riley Cooper actually got extended. So if you're going to penalize Desean Jackson, I mean, you're going to take some money out. You're going to take some money out his pocket, and you put money in Riley Cooper's pocket for the stuff that he said. It don't sit right with me, man. It don't sit 100% right with me, man. And to be 100% honest, if they were to cut or release Desean Jackson, I don't know if I could have ever. I don't know if I would have been the same type of Eagles fan. We're gonna just leave it at that. Now, I'm all for the corrective training. I'm all for, being better moving forward. I think everybody need that, including D-Jax. I'm not trying to exclude D-Jax from what he quoted, you know what I mean, or from what he screenshot and put out there in the atmosphere. You know what I mean? D-Jax opened up that can of worms. I'm glad that we're now starting a culture of, punishments happening. But the language that the Philadelphia Eagles put it out in, he got a lot more work to do if he got to stay on this team. I just ain't see that same energy with Riley Cooper. I ain't see the same energy with Riley Cooper, man. They had Michael Vick take a bunch of pictures with him. Michael Vick say, I apologize, and all was forgotten. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't see that same energy with Riley Cooper, man. And you know what, man? It's kind of looking one-sided to me, if you want to be real. But at the end of the day, what's most important is Desean Jackson wants to remain an Eagle. Desean Jackson apologized multiple times. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. You can't compare this to Drew Brees, because Drew Brees really didn't do anything. Drew Brees said something that offended people. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to let Desean Jackson slide after how everybody came down on Drew Brees. They're not going to let him slide. You know what I mean? But Drew Brees is Desean Jackson is an Eagle. All will be forgotten by the time the season rolls around. You know what I mean? We got a lot of positives to look forward to, man. We got Desean Jackson still being on the roster is huge, because a lot of guys get to learn from Desean Jackson. And I'm just overall happy for Desean Jackson for coming back to being a Philadelphia Eagle. I would have been highly upset if we only got that one game out of him where he torched the Redskins, and then this offseason happened, and then we got to let go of him. I think you're going to see a different Desean Jackson, the Desean Jackson who will rarely interact with the media now, because, you know, you could say something and you could end up being in a lot of trouble for it nowadays. You know what I mean? People really got to watch what they say. They got to educate themselves. And I think the corrective training that the Philadelphia Eagles are trying to give Desean Jackson is going to help him moving forward. He's going to be able to educate himself and people around him. So, you know, I'm happy that it panned out in a positive way. He has multiple meetings with rabbis and stuff like that coming up over the course of the week. But this is one thing that I don't understand. Julian Edelman was very quick to, you know, lend his helping hand to Desean Jackson. He's very quick to lend his helping hand and to take some of the clout. You know what I mean? Now, I'm not mad at Julian Edelman for trying to have an open dialogue. But Julian Edelman stepped in and immediately tried to, you know, be the good guy out of the two. He immediately tried to be the good. Look at me. I'm trying to take some type of high road. I'm trying to be X, Y, and Z. Did you have that same energy when that rookie kicker y'all drafted had his skinhead tattoo on him? Where was your open statement then? Where was your open statement then? Were you trying to educate what's his name, Richie Incognito? Were you trying to you was around for a lot of this stuff in your organization and stuff outside of your organization. You was around for it. Now I understand this might affect Julian Edelman personally because he is of the Jewish community, but you got guys, you got guys within your organization that you probably need to check before you start checking people outside your organization. Now he may be close to Desean Jackson, who knows? But that's just how I'm looking at that from the outside looking in. Hopefully Carson Wentz was able to talk to Desean and build some type of rapport and some dialogue and get a better understanding. But I think Desean Jackson raised some interesting questions. And it was ugly the way he put it, but a lot of conversations a lot of stuff's been being talked about since Desean Jackson did that. You know what I mean? I'm glad it didn't come at the cost of that man's job and that man's livelihood. But you still got to watch what you say, D-Jax. We rooting for you. Philly strong. Let me know what you think in the comments.